Hello guys, I'm Timothy Earle with Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to another edition of Ballin with tomorrow. We've got some college football for you guys for tomorrow. We'll talk all four of the bowl games: Peach Bowl, Music City Bowl, Orange Bowl, and the Arizona Bowl. So four decent bowl games. So we'll talk over them in just a second. All of our plays, though, if you guys are interested in jumping over to the picksandparlays.net website, picksandparlays.net/Tim. 1 week pass, $70. All sports. So college football, NFL. Although we haven't really done a lot of college football during bowl season, it's just been a weird bowl season. So we kind of just took our foot off the pedal, and we just haven't really been betting it. I'm betting all these tomorrow. I'm starting to look towards all the other ones, but these, the New York Six Bowls, and then the big ones. So, but we'll have some more of that. NFL will be coming up soon. College basketball, NBA, hockey, all that stuff right there. Also, make sure you guys are following Earle Sports Bets on social medias. Let's jump into it. We'll start with the Peach Bowl, which is the noon game tomorrow. Ole Miss and Penn State should be a really good game. I actually like this one. Penn State's a 4.5-point favorite. 49.5 is the total. The one thing is Penn State struggles against ranked teams because you look at what they've done the past 2 years, back-to-back 10 in 2 years. Losses, Ohio State, Michigan. So they can't beat the good teams. I think Ole Miss is obviously, I don't think they're to the caliber of Ohio State and Michigan, but I think Ole Miss is up there. And when you look at Penn State and who they played this year, they really haven't played anybody. The only two teams that have been above Ole Miss, is the two teams they lost against. And their next best win would be Maryland's, Iowa maybe. Iowa's ranked, I guess. So, but this Ole Miss offense is not the same as Iowa's. I like Ole Miss to start off in the noon game. Let's head over to Auburn and Maryland. Auburn's a 6.5-point favorite, 47.5 is the total, and I'm on Auburn. I just think this is not going to be particularly a close game. The line jumped from 2.5 to 6.5. There's players out for Maryland. There's players out in every game, which is just why bowl season's weird. But I'm probably grabbing the bad line, but I'm on Auburn. I think they win by at least a touchdown. They almost were able to beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl, 6-6 to end the year, but I think they'll be able to get their 7th win against the Terps. This one's going to get ugly. Georgia and Florida State. Georgia's a 20.5-point favorite with a total of 44.5. Florida State pissed off that they didn't make the college football playoff. They're going to go in and be big, right? Nope. All their starters are deciding we're not going to play. Georgia by a lot. This game is going to get ugly and fast, and this one may be pretty similar to the Georgia TCU game from last year, where this one's just an absolute blowout. Georgia, both these two teams pissed off because these are the 5 and 6 ranked teams in the country. You better believe they're not happy that they didn't make the playoff. Georgia could beat Alabama, you're in, but they couldn't do it. Florida State, they have the right to be pissed off, but I think Georgia blows them out and proves why they shouldn't have been in there. And then we'll go into the last one, which is Toledo and Wyoming. Wyoming's a 3.5-point favorite. 44.5 is the total there. And I like this Wyoming team. Keep in mind, Toledo lost a lot more players to the transfer portal and to the draft and all that stuff. A lot more players sitting out on the Toledo side than Wyoming. Wyoming, a little bit of a revenge spot because they played in this same bowl game last year and lost in overtime to Ohio. I don't think there's going to be overtime required in this one. I think Wyoming wins this one, maybe even by double digits. So we'll grab the Cowboys in this one minus the 3.5. Those are the 4 bowl games for tomorrow. I'm not sure which one of those will be on the site. I know Wyoming at least will probably be on the site. We'll see about the rest. But all of our other plays, picksandparlays.net/Tim. That's where you can find them. Make sure you guys are following us on socials. Recap time, grabbing Ole Miss. We're grabbing Auburn, Georgia, and Wyoming. That's going to do it for this edition of Ballin' Out tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck.